Hi, it's Martin and welcome to another video on my Knit365 YouTube channel. Today's video is episode 2 of Vlogtober. It is currently Tuesday evening and it is 8:15. It's late. This is the fun of Vlogtober because you get to see real life behind the scenes of what goes on here at Knit365 HQ. I don't know if that's a thing. We watched last night's MasterChef just now while we're having tea. Just about to start tonight's MasterChef. It is 8:15. I've exercised and I then went for a walk. So yeah, by the time I then did that, Mark very helpfully cooked tea. He's just sitting on the sofa. So yeah, 8:15. So I left yesterday's video saying, remind me to order some needles, and I did remember to order some needles. They should be here tomorrow. But in the meantime, I found the cable and the needles that I need to cast on Thursday. So if they don't arrive in time, that's okay, because I don't need them until I do mine. I'm now going to swatch. But I've mixed all the yarn up, so what I need to do is make sure I don't end up doing like 2 of Mark's colour, 2 of my colour. That would be fun, wouldn't it? So I'm going to go and grab some needles, and Stephen in the pattern says to cast on 30, I think. Then you do 8 rows of each colour. So Mark has just said, why are you swatching? Why indeed? And I said, I want to swatch mine so that I can see how the fluff plays with the colour. I said, it's okay, I don't have to swatch yours. If you're like, no, you can swatch mine. So I think he just wants to swatch now of colours. So I'm going to swatch while we watch MasterChef. I'm not sure what else you're going to see tonight. I'll show you a bit of progress on my swatch. I'll say it now. Swatch. It's been the end of a very long day. I literally just looked up the person's name and I've forgotten. We'll do this bit in a moment. Someone said about seeing what knitwear I wear during the month as part of my... I'll come back in a minute. I can't remember the person's name and I need to do it justice because it was a good little segment. But needless to say, I was cold after my exercise, so I grabbed my Hexy Granny cardie to keep me warm because I was a little bit chilly. But I'm going to go and swatch. Repeat after me. Swatch. So I'm going to go and swatch. And yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Welcome to episode 2. The madness continues. Good morning. It is now Wednesday. Last day in work. Woohoo! Because I then have Thursday, Friday off to use up holidays productively, aka do the MKAL. I did Mark's swatch last night. I didn't finish it until 10 to midnight. By the time we had food and then we watched a bit of telly, I then messed the swatch up because I think you could have done it any way you wanted. But Stephen kind of says about repeating the colours twice so that you get an idea about how the gradient blocks together. But in my head, it was 8 rows, which was 8 bumps because I wasn't thinking properly. But 8 rows is 4 bumps in garter stitch. So I noticed after I did the second stripe, so it was kind of this long and I'd only done 2 colours. And I was like, I could carry on, but then that's a lot of knitting to do that twice. So I ripped my swatch back and started again. And then somewhere I dropped a stitch. There, I think it is. You can kind of see the light grey goes in a little. There's a little dent. I dropped a stitch and it's a thing. I just wasn't concentrating because I'd had a really busy day, late eating, etc. And this is the fun bit I like about Vlogtober because life gets in the way. And I can't even sometimes concentrate on making a simple swatch. But it's done. I really love the colours and how they work together. I really love the blue. I think it's so nice. And gives a nice little contrast to the greys. So yeah, Mark's swatch is done. I didn't do my swatch because then it was 10 to midnight. So I'm going to go to the office today, and then tonight I'm going to do my swatch. I was thinking of this video might be up on Wednesday, but actually I've probably only got about 8 minutes of footage, however long this video is in. So I'm going to do my swatch, and then we'll do the initial reaction later in this video, and then I'm going to put this video up on Thursday. So that's the plan. So you keep watching, and later in this video you're going to see the reaction for the pattern launch. Exciting! Right, I really need to go to work now because I'm walking to work as well to be healthy, and it is 20 to 8 and I haven't left yet. Right, I will see you in a moment, which will be tonight when I'm swatching my colours. Hi, it is Wednesday tea time. What did you just say to me? Go for a walk, he said. It'll be, it's raining and neither one of us have got coats. It's not meant to rain. It is currently 20 to 7. Home from work, out for a walk in the rain. Get those steps in. He'd rather stay at home. And then onto the swatch for me. Yeah, I said good blog content. Welcome to Walking in the Rain with Martin and Mark. Okay, we're home now. It is just after 7 o'clock. So what I meant to say yesterday, don't adjust your set. I've got the same t-shirt on. Real life, behind the scenes, I put this on. I had a shower yesterday, put it on, and I had it on for about 2 hours. So I'm re-wearing it again. Sorry. What I was going to say is, I asked you in the Vlogtober introduction video to let me know what you wanted to see during Vlogtober. And Better and Popcorn, I'm guessing it's better than popcorn, Better and Popcorn suggested a bit of a log throughout the month of the wool that I wear, and then maybe some of the wool that I don't, and what the plan would be for that one. So after my exercise / walk yesterday in the rain, there's a theme, this video, I grabbed my granny square cardigan, my hexy granny cardi thing that I made as this year's show item for East Anglia Yarn Festival, because I was cold, and I actually sat on the sofa and I got really pitiful and I went, Mark, can you go and get my cardigan please, I'm cold? And he did. Can you just hold this phone like this, like just take it off me and hold it like that? Thanks. I haven't got my tripod. For those of you that haven't seen it, just so I can put it on, it is a hexagon cardi. So it starts here, you can see the hexagon, and then it grows out. So I did this in Little Grey Girl double knit from my friend, good friend of the podcast, Gemma. And yeah. So this is the first airing it's had this winter season. So I'm going to take it off because I'm boiling from walking at Mark's pace. Loads of you like the whippet comment because he is like a whippet. So I'm a bit hot, so I'm going to take it off. But I thought I'd put it back on to say thank you to Better and Popcorn for the suggestion. So any other suggestions for content that you want to see, let me know below. I think this video will definitely go up. It's not enough content for tonight. So I did Mark's swatch. I'm going to do my swatch and start that. And then I'll show you that tomorrow morning in the daylight, which is MKAL cast on day. So you're going to see the cast on, and then I'll put this video live on Thursday. So we're having something with smoked haddock for tea. So Mark's cooking. Again. Don't say I cooked yesterday. No, you didn't. I did. No, you did. When did I cook last? Maybe the day before? I've done a lot of cooking lately. I have, I promise. Yeah, I'm going to take this off and I'm going to start my swatch. Nice. It's not lies. I might be back tonight. If I'm not, I'll be back in the morning. There'll be definitely lots of content tomorrow. Stay tuned. Good morning. It is 7:45. I'm assuming the camera spins that round and shows you it the other way. Yes, good morning. It's 7:45. And it's MKAL Day. Happy Knitters Christmas to those who celebrate. I'm up on my day off. I'm waiting for the clue. I did my swatch last night. So here is Mark's swatch that I did and already showed you. Here is my swatch. This blue is just crazy. I love it. So there's my swatch. Quite subtle between colours 1 and 2. Here and here. The royal blue is colour 3. But I really love, it's so soft. Yeah, I love the smell of it. So yeah, we've got that. And then I did my swatch with my fluff, which in the camera you can't really tell a difference between 1 and 2, but you can see where it muddies it in number 3 and then number 4, and then this one at the top is just the mohair on its own, which I do quite like actually. My gauge is obviously very different between the two swatches. So yeah, more on that later on. I'm not sure where I'm going to use it yet. The whole point of doing the swatch was to see what the colours look like. So when Stephen then says it's mohair day time, then I know what I'm doing with it. So I've done my swatch. I'll have a little think about how the colours look. It is kind of greeny, grey, grubby. It's what I had in my mind. I think I prefer it with one of the lighter colours rather than, say, the royal blue, which was the whole point of me doing the swatch. So that when he says it's time for a mohair day, if you have some fluff, add it in now. I know what it's going to look like with the various colours, because if I'm on a colour 4 section, I probably won't do it because it doesn't show up that much. Whereas if I'm on a colour 3 section or a colour 1 section, maybe, I think I might add something because I think it does show up. So that's kind of why I wanted to swatch it in that way. So yes, I am going to go and sit down for 10-15 minutes. I need to exercise today. Sorry, you're not seeing that. But my plan is 10 to 8. I might sit down, drink my cup of tea. Then I'm going to exercise and then it's done. I'm never going to become an exercise lover. It's a necessary evil for my health plans. So I'm going to exercise. Hopefully the clue arrives while I'm exercising and I can have a shower and then I can sit down and start my knitting. So I'm going to start editing this video together, drink my tea and then do some exercise. And then I'll be back. The clue's here. Right, it is now 9:19. I've exercised, slightly ruddier face. It's fine. And I've had a shower. I've changed my t-shirt, crocheter, because I am, even though I'm mixing the streams today because it's all about the knitting. Right, the clue is here. Ooh. I've got coffee. The first video, it's been out 20 minutes. It's been viewed 1,500 times already. So it's an hour and 22. Kitey's messaged from the Yarn Whisperer and he's going straight to the end. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to watch. I'll do a few reactions maybe in real time. We'll see how that bit goes. But I'm just about to start the video. I've had the email to say that the pattern is here. So I'm going to refresh, download the pattern, and then, yeah, I'm going to watch. I think this video is going to go until just after lunch. So I'll watch it, I'll make a start, and then I'm going to wrap this video up. So you'll kind of get live reaction to Clue 1. And then I need to get ready for the cast-on parties and things tonight. I've also got a book launch tonight for a very good friend of ours, Emily. She's written a book about Russell T Davies and his contribution to TV and queer history and culture. So we're going to go and see her book launch this evening. That's after the first cast-on party and before the second. So got a bit of a crazy afternoon. So I'm going to edit this and you'll be watching this Thursday tea time, hopefully. But let's go. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I hope I love it. This is the mystery bit now. I'm a little bit anxious about what if I've got 2 kits and I don't like it. I've not liked any of them so far, so it'll be fine. Right, let's go. Grab a cuppa, strap in.
I'm so happy that you're here, knitting along and making a beautiful shawl together. We're gonna learn new things and new techniques and have some exciting times, some relaxing times, maybe some scary times together, but it's all gonna be
Let's go. 2 people have just messaged me to say they've got to the end and it's beautiful and they can't wait to cast on. We're literally like 20 seconds into the video. I'm not going to live record all the way through, otherwise this will be a very long vlog. Okay, me again. So, there are going to be spoilers from here on in, so if you are watching and you don't really want to watch, please look away now, kind of thing. If you don't want to be spoiled. So, I've downloaded the pattern. There are 8 sections in this clue. 8 sections. But I've just cast on. And it looks like we're doing garter rows and stripes, so that's okay. We're all right for section 1. And of course, best laid plans and all the rest of it. My mum and dad, we ordered something for them from Amazon. My mum embraces technology, does internet banking and all the rest of it, hates shopping online. So we've ordered her something and it's arrived. So she's going to call over shortly for a cup of tea. And she's bringing Thea, niece 3, with her. I hesitated because I know that she's niece 3. But sometimes I call them niece 1, 2, 3 and nephew 1. Sometimes they're just 1, 2, 3, 4 if they're all together. So I was like, am I calling her 4 or niece 3? Anyway, random tangent. Thea's coming over, which will be cute. But this is it. Best laid plans. Day off already. Now I've got my parents coming for tea. Anyway, right. 8 sections. And we're starting with garter. Apparently we're using all 4 colours this week. 8 sections. That seems like a lot of knitting, doesn't it? I got to do this twice. Whose idea was 2 kits? Right, anyway, while I've got him on pause, I'm not watching. All right, let's... Hi, me again. So, I've had to pause it to like make coffee, chat to Mark. So I'm only halfway through the video, but no spoilers about that. But if you know about section 2 and the change in direction, that looks fiddly. There is a spoiler coming up. I have just finished section 1. I know, right? It's only little. So we have, I'll do a proper photo later before I finish so you can see where I get to. But we have all 4 colours in play and we have this slanting edge and a straight edge. So there we go. That is section 1. I'm now going to do section 2, which looks fiddly because we're changing direction. But yeah, loving it so far. I'm liking how it's all colours all at the same time. We've been doing the weaving Stephen, so weaving those in as we're going and they'll get a little snip in a bit. So yeah, right, on to section 2. I'm still in the same spot. I didn't take any footage of Thea. She was a little bit tired. No one wants to see a tired toddler, but she's so cute. Although she got some of the Toft dolls out and we were doing, what noise does a bear make? Grrr. What noise does a duck make? Quack, quack, quack. Super cute. I got a weird grey hair in my beard I've just spotted. Right, so it is now 12 o'clock. I don't know where the day's going. I'm going to finish watching the clue and then I will be back to kind of talk about the end. I'm currently 53 minutes in, so I've still got half an hour or so to go. But in progress, I've just finished section 2. That doesn't help, does it? So section 1, we were going this direction. Section 2, we've now changed direction. So that was the bit I said, ooh, if you know, you know, head scratcher. It looked more of a head scratcher because Stephen did Weave and Stephen at the same time, and here we only had a couple of stitches. So when I was watching it as I was doing section 1, I was like, oh, that looks complicated. Actually, it wasn't complicated at all. It was the Weave and Stephen. But because I only had a few little stitches and I want it to look neat, I haven't done the Weave and Stephen. Those ones I have because it's just a straight row, but because this is growing from the corner out, I haven't done the Weave and Stephen, so I'll just weave those in traditionally. And as Stephen says, don't stress, say yes. All the rest of it, I'm loving it. It's growing. I know this light is awful, but this is my live reaction video, so I will show you a proper close-up how far I get when this is finished. So I am now just about, oh no, I'm still on section 2. Oh, damn it. I've got to do another repeat of colours, but I'm now going down into here, into the selvage edge. Right, okay, fine, I got it. Let's do that. Okay, now it is 20 to 1, so I'm calling time on this week's video, or this part of the video. I haven't quite finished section 2, but I'm making good progress. The rows are getting a little bit longer now, and given the time, I need to have lunch. I need to edit the video, upload it before the live starts with Irina for the cast-on party. Hope to see some of you there, because as soon as the cast-on party is finished, I need to go out to the book sign-in. So I'm going to call this video here. I am loving, I'll spin the camera in a minute. I'm loving the shape that is being created. I've got fluff on me, my wool is molten. I've seen the finished, because I've now got to the end of the video. Ooh, not where I thought it was gonna go when we started, but intriguing nonetheless. No spoilers. The only spoilers you'll get from me will be as I'm going. I won't talk about future clues and like what the finished bit is. You'll get to see it build. Mark is also staying in the dark. So he's seen the bit that I'm working on now, but he's not seen what the finished clue is. So he's gonna have a surprise every time he looks at it and goes, really? So yeah, let me spin you around and just show you the finished bit. So there we go. So this was section 1, where we started down here. And then we decreased up this edge. So that was the bit that you saw. Then the fiddly bit we picked up, started in this corner, joining in stitches here. And then we are now doing a final bit of section 2. So this is section 2, I guess part A, because we've done the first 4 colour repeats, and now I'm doing a second colour repeat. So 2 more stripes to go, and then section 2 is finished. So yeah, I'm loving like the straight line, but then yeah, I love how angular it's going to be. It's just looking great in the kind of grey-ish daylight. You can see the colours. I really love how they're looking. It's not the best light to be filming and on this table either, but really like it, and I wish you could feel how soft it is. This yarn is so lovely to work with. So that's it from episode 2 of Vlogtober, from me and the bit of the shawl. This won't be the thumbnail because that will give a spoiler away. Maybe the thumbnail will be... That could be a thumbnail, couldn't it? So yeah, I'm going to carry on now for the rest of the afternoon doing some more knitting. As I said, I hope to see some of you on the live with Irina at either 5 o'clock today, which you won't get this bit, and I've read about 5 o'clock. You've had the details. We put them in the other videos, but we're live at 5 today, UK time, and then again 10 o'clock UK time. So hope to see some of you there. And yeah, thank you for watching episode 2 of Vlogtober. I'll probably be popping back up on Saturday, I reckon, to show you how far I've got. I have tomorrow off work as well, so I'll see how far I get tomorrow and Saturday We'll put a video up Saturday night, and then Sunday probably going to be a separate video that you'll probably get on Monday. Show a little bit of progress, but Mark and I are heading to London on Sunday, as I said last time, that we're off to Alexandra Palace, Ali Pally, to the Knitting and Stitching show. Toft have got a big stall there, their pop-up farm shop and florist. So I showed you some of the Toft stall and some of the exhibitors last year, so we'll do the same again. So you might get a video Saturday and Monday. It won't be Saturday and Sunday, I don't think. It'll be Saturday and Monday. Who knows? So thank you for being here. Give this video a thumbs up if you've liked it. It helps the reach of the video and for others to find it, and also helps YouTube recommend other similar content creators to me, to you. Click that subscribe button if you are new here and haven't yet subscribed. It helps me to grow my community, which is just wonderful to see an influx in the last week or so of vlogtober MKAL lovers. I'm looking forward to getting started with mine. I feel confident that I might be able to make a start on mine this week. I should get this one, the first one, done over the weekend. Touch wood. Let us see. But thank you very much. I'll be back at some point on the weekend. So until we speak again, happy crafting.